Title: The Importance of Growth in Various Aspects of Life. Introduction. Growth is an essential aspect of life that encompasses various domains, including personal development, professional achievements, and societal progress. It involves continuous improvement, expansion, and advancement, ultimately leading to enhanced well-being and success. In this discussion, we will delve into the significance of growth and explore its implications in different areas of life. 1. Personal growth. Personal growth refers to the ongoing process of self-improvement and self-discovery. It involves developing new skills, acquiring knowledge, and nurturing positive attitudes and behaviors. Personal growth enables individuals to expand their capabilities, increase self-awareness, and enhance their overall quality of life. It encompasses various aspects such as emotional intelligence, resilience, adaptability, and a growth mindset. By actively pursuing personal growth, individuals can unlock their full potential and create a fulfilling and meaningful life. 2. Professional growth. Professional growth encompasses the continuous development and advancement of one's career. It involves acquiring new knowledge, skills, and experiences that contribute to professional success and fulfillment. Professional growth may include pursuing higher education, attending workshops and training programs, seeking mentorship, or taking on new challenges within one's field. By investing in professional growth, individuals can stay competitive, adapt to changing industry demands, and open up opportunities for career progression and personal satisfaction. 3. Economic growth. Economic growth refers to the increase in the production and consumption of goods and services within an economy. It is often measured by the gross domestic product, GDP, and serves as an indicator of a country's overall prosperity and development. Economic growth is essential for improving living standards, reducing poverty, and creating employment opportunities. It allows for increased investment in infrastructure, healthcare, education, and research, leading to a higher quality of life for individuals and a thriving society. 4. Social and cultural growth. Social and cultural growth encompasses the advancement and evolution of societies and their shared values, beliefs, and practices. It involves progress in areas such as education, equality, diversity, inclusivity, and environmental consciousness. Social and cultural growth promotes social cohesion, fosters innovation, and encourages positive change within communities. By embracing cultural diversity and fostering social progress, societies can create inclusive environments that celebrate the richness of human experiences and promote collective well-being. Conclusion. Growth, in its various forms, plays a crucial role in personal, professional, economic, and social aspects of life. By recognizing the importance of growth and actively pursuing it, individuals and societies can unlock their full potential, achieve success, and contribute to a prosperous and harmonious world. Embracing growth as an ongoing process enables continuous improvement, innovation, and adaptation, leading to a brighter future for all. Title: Conducting Simple Investigations to Demonstrate Growth in Living Organisms. Introduction. One of the fascinating aspects of living organisms is their ability to grow and develop over time. Conducting simple investigations allows us to observe and understand the processes and factors that contribute to growth in various living organisms. In this context, the following headings outline different approaches and techniques that can be employed to demonstrate and study growth in living organisms. 1. Observing organic reproduction, ORR. Organic reproduction refers to the process by which living organisms produce offspring or new individuals of their own kind. Conducting investigations focused on observing organic reproduction provides insights into the growth cycle of different organisms. This may involve monitoring the stages of development from birth to adulthood, tracking changes in size, physical features, or behavior over time, and documenting any variations or patterns observed. 2. Documenting growth rates, DR. Documenting growth rates involves measuring and recording the changes in size, height, weight, or other physical attributes of living organisms over a specific period. By regularly measuring and comparing these parameters, researchers can quantify the growth progression and identify factors that may influence growth rates. This investigation allows for the analysis of growth patterns, such as exponential, linear, or fluctuating growth, and provides valuable data for further analysis and interpretation. 3. Monitoring metabolic metamorphosis, millimeter. Metabolic metamorphosis refers to the biological process of transformation or development that occurs in an organism's metabolic system. Investigating this aspect of growth involves studying changes in energy consumption, nutrient utilization, and metabolic rate throughout different stages of an organism's life cycle. By monitoring metabolic activities, researchers can gain insights into the physiological mechanisms underlying growth and identify factors that affect metabolic processes. 4. Analyzing environmental influence, AI. Environmental influence investigation focuses on understanding how external factors, such as temperature, light, humidity, or nutrient availability, impact the growth of living organisms. By subjecting organisms to different environmental conditions and carefully monitoring their growth and development, researchers can determine which factors promote or inhibit growth. This investigation helps elucidate the interplay between organisms and their environment and provides valuable information for understanding the ecological dynamics of growth. 5. Investigating physiological development, PD. Physiological development investigation involves studying the internal processes and changes that occur within living organisms during growth. This can include examining cellular growth and division, tissue differentiation, hormonal regulation, or organ development. By investigating the physiological aspects of growth, researchers can gain a deeper understanding of the molecular and biological mechanisms that drive the overall growth and development of organisms. Conclusion. Conducting simple investigations to demonstrate growth in living organisms provides valuable insights into the complex processes underlying their development. By employing various techniques such as observing organic reproduction, documenting growth rates, monitoring metabolic metamorphosis, analyzing environmental influence, and investigating physiological development, researchers can deepen their understanding of growth dynamics across different species. These investigations contribute to our broader knowledge of living organisms and help us appreciate the remarkable nature of growth in the biological world. Title: Drawing and annotating the external and internal structures of a dicotyledonous seed. Introduction. Dicotyledonous seeds, also known as dicots, represent a diverse group of flowering plants characterized by their embryonic structures. Understanding the external and internal features of a dicotyledonous seed provides valuable insights into its anatomy and the processes involved in seed development. In this context, the following headings outline the steps involved in drawing, labeling, and annotating the external and internal structures of a dicotyledonous seed. 1. Observing the outer seed covering, ORR. The outer covering of a dicotyledonous seed consists of various structures that protect and encase the embryonic plant within. Observing the outer seed covering involves carefully examining and documenting these structures, which may include the seed coat, tester, hilum, micropyle, and any additional specialized features such as wings or hairs. Labeling and annotating these structures provide visual cues to understand their purpose and function in seed protection and dispersal. 2. Depicting the embryonic structures, DR. The embryo is the miniature plant contained within the dicotyledonous seed. Depicting the embryonic structures entails illustrating the main parts of the embryo, such as the radicle, embryonic root, plumule, embryonic shoot, cotyledons, seed leaves, and hypocotyl, region between the radicle and plumule. Labeling these structures helps in identifying their respective roles during germination and early plant development. 3. Annotating metabolic metamorphosis, millimeter. Metabolic metamorphosis refers to the biochemical changes that occur during seed development and germination. Annotating metabolic metamorphosis involves providing explanatory notes or callouts alongside the drawings to highlight the physiological transformations taking place within the seed. This may include descriptions of enzymatic activity, nutrient mobilization, hormone regulation, and the transition from a dormant state to an active growth phase. 4. Explaining environmental influence, AI. The external environment plays a significant role in the germination and growth of dicotyledonous seeds. Explaining environmental influence involves discussing how external factors such as temperature, light, water availability, and soil conditions impact seed development and subsequent growth. Annotating the drawing with relevant explanations provides a comprehensive understanding of how the external environment interacts with the seed's internal structures to facilitate germination and growth. 5. Describing physiological development, PD. Physiological development refers to the internal changes that occur within the seed as it matures and prepares for germination. Describing physiological development involves providing detailed explanations of the developmental stages, such as embryogenesis, storage product accumulation, desiccation tolerance acquisition, and dormancy establishment. Annotating the drawing with these descriptions helps visualize and comprehend the intricate processes underlying seed maturation and germination. Conclusion. Drawing, labeling, and annotating the external and internal structures of a dicotyledonous seed offer a comprehensive understanding of its anatomy and developmental processes. By observing the outer seed covering, depicting the embryonic structures, annotating metabolic metamorphosis, explaining environmental influence, and describing physiological development, one can gain insights into the intricate mechanisms involved in seed growth and germination. These visual representations and accompanying explanations contribute to our broader knowledge of dicotyledonous seeds and enhance our appreciation of their vital role in plant reproduction and biodiversity. Title: The Significance and Acquisition of Skills in Personal and Professional Growth. Introduction. Skills play a pivotal role in personal and professional growth, enabling individuals to perform tasks effectively, achieve goals, and adapt to new challenges. They encompass a wide range of abilities, including technical, cognitive, social, and emotional proficiencies. Acquiring and honing skills not only enhances individual capabilities but also contributes to overall success and well-being. In this discussion, we will delve into the significance of skills and explore their implications for personal and professional growth. 1. Skill development and acquisition. Skill development and acquisition refer to the process of acquiring new abilities and refining existing ones through learning and practice. This involves identifying areas of improvement, setting goals, and actively engaging in activities that foster skill acquisition. By seeking out opportunities for growth, such as formal education, training programs, workshops, or hands-on experience, individuals can expand their skill sets and enhance their competencies in various domains. 2. Technical skills. Technical skills are specific abilities required to perform tasks within a particular field or industry. They often involve specialized knowledge, tools, or techniques. Examples of technical skills include programming, data analysis, graphic design, mechanical engineering, or medical procedures. Developing and refining technical skills are crucial for professional success as they enable individuals to excel in their chosen profession and contribute effectively to their respective fields. 3. Cognitive skills. Cognitive skills encompass a wide range of mental abilities that facilitate learning, problem-solving, critical thinking, and decision-making. These skills include logical reasoning, creativity, analytical thinking, attention to detail, and effective communication. Developing cognitive skills enhances intellectual capacity and enables individuals to approach complex challenges with clarity, adaptability, and innovative solutions. 4. Social and emotional skills. Social and emotional skills are essential for effective interpersonal relationships, collaboration, and leadership. These skills encompass empathy, active listening, conflict resolution, teamwork, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. Cultivating social and emotional skills enables individuals to communicate effectively, build meaningful connections, and navigate social dynamics, leading to enhanced personal relationships and successful interactions in professional settings. 5. Lifelong learning and skill adaptability. In today's fast-paced and ever-evolving world, the ability to learn and adapt skills continuously is crucial for personal and professional growth. Lifelong learning involves embracing a growth mindset, staying curious, and actively seeking new knowledge and experiences. It allows individuals to keep up with technological advancements, industry trends, and changing job requirements. By developing a mindset of constant improvement, individuals can remain relevant, resilient, and adaptable in an increasingly dynamic environment. Conclusion. Skills play a fundamental role in personal and professional growth, enabling individuals to navigate challenges, achieve goals, and thrive in various domains. By actively engaging in skill development and acquisition, individuals can expand their technical, cognitive, social, and emotional proficiencies. This not only enhances individual capabilities but also contributes to personal fulfillment, career advancement, and overall success. Embracing lifelong learning and adaptability ensures that individuals remain agile and well-equipped to face the ever-changing demands of the modern world. Title: Observation and Recording of Growth in Living Organisms. Introduction. Observation and recording are fundamental processes in studying the growth of living organisms. By making careful observations and recording relevant measurements, students can gather valuable data that helps understand and analyze growth patterns and factors. In this context, the following section discusses the significance of observation and recording, OR, in studying growth in living organisms. Observation and recording, OR. Observation involves using the senses to gather information about living organisms and their growth. Students can observe various aspects such as size, shape, color, texture, behavior, and any changes occurring over time. Recording, on the other hand, involves documenting these observations systematically, often in the form of measurements, descriptions, or sketches. 1. Selecting observable variables. To conduct meaningful observations, it is important to identify and select relevant variables that are observable and measurable. For studying growth in living organisms, variables such as height, weight, length, width, number of leaves, or any other observable characteristics can be chosen. By focusing on specific variables, students can collect consistent and comparable data for analysis. 2. Establishing observation protocols. Establishing observation protocols helps ensure consistent and systematic data collection. Students should define the parameters to be observed, the frequency of observations, and the methods to record measurements. This ensures that data is gathered in a standardized manner, minimizing potential biases and facilitating accurate comparisons and analysis. 3. Documenting growth patterns. Students should record their observations and measurements over time to document growth patterns in living organisms. This includes noting any changes in size, shape, or other observable characteristics at regular intervals. By maintaining a record of growth patterns, students can identify trends, assess the rate of growth, and make comparisons between different organisms or experimental conditions. 4. Analyzing growth data. After collecting the data, students can analyze it to draw meaningful conclusions. This may involve organizing the data in tables, creating graphs or charts to visualize trends, and using statistical methods to analyze the relationships between variables. Through analysis, students can identify correlations, make predictions, and gain insights into the factors influencing growth in living organisms. 5. Interpreting and communicating findings. Interpreting and communicating findings is a crucial step in the observation and recording process. Students should interpret their data and observations, drawing conclusions about the growth patterns observed. They can then communicate their findings through written reports, presentations, or visual representations, highlighting the key observations, measurements, and analysis conducted during the study. Conclusion. Observation and recording, OR, are essential components in studying growth in living organisms. By making systematic observations, selecting observable variables, establishing protocols, documenting growth patterns, analyzing data, and interpreting findings, students can gain valuable insights into the growth processes of living organisms. These practices foster scientific inquiry, critical thinking, and effective communication skills, enabling students to deepen their understanding of the natural world and contribute to the field of biology. Title: Drawing, Labeling, and Annotating the External and Internal Structures of a Dicotyledonous Seed. Introduction. Drawing is a valuable skill that allows us to visually represent and communicate complex information. In the context of studying dicotyledonous seeds, drawing, DR, plays a crucial role in accurately illustrating and labeling the external and internal structures of these seeds. Through drawing, labeling, and annotating, we can enhance our understanding of the intricate anatomy and developmental processes within dicotyledonous seeds. Drawing, DR. Drawing involves the creation of visual representations that depict the external and internal structures of a dicotyledonous seed. This skill enables us to accurately portray the various components of the seed, aiding in the identification and understanding of its anatomy. 1. Depicting external structures. When drawing a dicotyledonous seed, it is essential to depict its external structures accurately. This may include representing the seed coat, testa, hilum, micropyle, and any additional specialized features such as wings or hairs. The drawing should showcase the shape, size, and surface characteristics of the seed. Additionally, labeling and annotating these external structures provide valuable information about their functions and roles in the seed's development and dispersal. 2. Illustrating internal structures. The internal structures of a dicotyledonous seed are equally important to depict in a drawing. These structures typically include the embryonic components, such as the radicle, embryonic root, plumule, embryonic shoot, cotyledons, seed leaves, and hypocotyl, the region between the radicle and plumule. Accurately illustrating these internal structures helps in visualizing the seed's potential for germination and subsequent growth. Proper labeling and annotation of these structures enhance the comprehension of their functions and interactions during the early stages of plant development. 3. Labeling and annotating. Labeling and annotating the drawing of a dicotyledonous seed are crucial for providing detailed explanations and clarifying the different structures depicted. Each structure should be clearly labeled with its corresponding name. Additionally, annotations can be used to provide further information about the function, significance, or developmental processes related to each structure. This aids in better understanding the complexities of seed anatomy and growth. 4. Attention to detail. When drawing dicotyledonous seeds, attention to detail is essential to ensure accuracy and clarity. Paying close attention to the shapes, proportions, textures, and surface characteristics of the seed's external and internal structures enhances the overall quality and fidelity of the drawing. It is important to strive for precision to accurately represent the intricate features and relationships between the structures. Conclusion. Drawing, labeling, and annotating are invaluable skills when studying dicotyledonous seeds. By accurately representing the external and internal structures, and through meticulous labeling and annotation, we can enhance our understanding of the complex anatomy and developmental processes within these seeds. These visual representations foster clarity, aid in comprehension, and contribute to our knowledge of plant biology, providing a deeper appreciation for the wonders of nature. Title: Measurement and Manipulation of Variables in Growth Investigations. Introduction. Measurement and manipulation, millimeter, of variables are essential processes in growth investigations. Through careful measurement, students gather quantitative data that provides insights into the growth patterns of living organisms. Additionally, manipulation of variables allows for controlled experiments, facilitating a deeper understanding of the factors influencing growth. In this section, we will explore the significance of measurement and manipulation in growth investigations and how they contribute to scientific understanding. Measurement and manipulation, millimeter. Measurement involves the systematic quantification of variables related to growth investigations. Students select specific parameters to measure, such as height, weight, length, or other relevant characteristics, depending on the organisms being studied. Manipulation, on the other hand, involves intentionally altering certain variables to observe their impact on growth patterns. 1. Selecting measurable variables. When conducting growth investigations, it is crucial to identify variables that can be accurately measured. Students should select measurable parameters that are directly related to growth, such as physical dimensions, biomass, or physiological traits. By choosing appropriate variables, students can obtain quantitative data that allows for meaningful analysis and comparison. 2. Implementing measurement protocols. To ensure accuracy and consistency, it is important to establish measurement protocols. Students should define the methods and tools to be used for measurement, as well as establish standard procedures for obtaining precise and reproducible results. Adhering to measurement protocols enhances the reliability of the data collected and allows for reliable comparisons across different observations or experiments. 3. Recording and analyzing measurement data. Once measurements are obtained, students must record the data systematically. This involves organizing the measurements in a structured manner, such as in tables or spreadsheets, for further analysis. Students can then analyze the collected data using statistical methods to identify trends, patterns, or relationships between variables, providing insights into growth patterns and factors influencing them. 4. Manipulating variables for controlled experiments. Manipulation of variables allows for controlled experiments to investigate cause and effect relationships in growth. By intentionally altering one or more variables while keeping other factors constant, students can observe the effects of specific factors on growth outcomes. Manipulation enables the identification of influential factors and helps establish a deeper understanding of the mechanisms underlying growth in living organisms. 5. Considering ethics and experimental design. During measurement and manipulation, students must consider ethical considerations and design experiments carefully. Ethical considerations involve ensuring the well-being and humane treatment of the organisms involved. Proper experimental design involves establishing control groups, randomization, and replication to minimize biases and increase the validity of the results obtained. Conclusion. Measurement and manipulation of variables are essential components of growth investigations. By selecting measurable variables, implementing measurement protocols, recording and analyzing data, and manipulating variables for controlled experiments, students can gain valuable insights into the growth patterns of living organisms. These processes foster scientific inquiry, critical thinking, and contribute to our understanding of the intricate mechanisms underlying growth. Through careful measurement and manipulation, students can uncover factors influencing growth and contribute to scientific knowledge in the field of biology. Title: Analysis and Interpretation of Data in Growth Investigations. Introduction. Analysis and interpretation, AI, of data are critical steps in growth investigations. By analyzing the data collected during the investigations, students can identify patterns, relationships, and trends related to growth. Interpretation of the findings allows for a deeper understanding of the factors influencing growth in living organisms. In this section, we will explore the significance of analysis and interpretation in growth investigations and their contribution to scientific understanding. Analysis and interpretation, AI. Analysis involves systematically examining the collected data to identify patterns, trends, and relationships. Interpretation, on the other hand, involves making sense of the analyzed data and drawing meaningful conclusions. These processes contribute to a comprehensive understanding of growth and its underlying factors. 1. Data analysis. Data analysis in growth investigations involves organizing, processing, and examining the collected data. Students can use various analytical techniques such as statistical analysis, graphical representation, or mathematical modeling to explore the data and identify patterns or trends. Analyzing the data enables students to derive quantitative insights and make objective observations about growth patterns and associated variables. 2. Identifying patterns and relationships. During data analysis, students should focus on identifying patterns, relationships, and correlations within the data. They can examine how changes in one variable are associated with changes in another, or how specific conditions or treatments influence growth outcomes. Identifying patterns and relationships allows for a more nuanced understanding of the factors that impact growth in living organisms. 3. Drawing conclusions. Interpretation of the analyzed data involves drawing logical conclusions based on the patterns and relationships identified. Students should carefully consider the evidence presented by the data and make informed inferences about the factors influencing growth. Drawing well-supported conclusions contributes to a deeper understanding of growth processes and provides a basis for further research and investigation. 4. Considering limitations and uncertainties. It is important to acknowledge and address the limitations and uncertainties present in the data analysis and interpretation. Students should recognize any potential biases, sources of error, or confounding variables that may affect the reliability or generalizability of their findings. By acknowledging limitations and uncertainties, students can provide a more accurate assessment of their results and contribute to the overall scientific integrity of their investigations. 5. Communicating findings. Effectively communicating the results of the data analysis and interpretation is crucial in growth investigations. Students should clearly and concisely present their findings, using appropriate visual aids such as graphs, charts, or tables to enhance comprehension. They should also provide explanations and justifications for their interpretations, demonstrating a clear understanding of the data and its implications for growth in living organisms. Conclusion. Analysis and interpretation of data are integral parts of growth investigations. By conducting rigorous data analysis, identifying patterns and relationships, drawing supported conclusions, considering limitations and uncertainties, and effectively communicating findings, students gain a deeper understanding of growth processes. These processes foster critical thinking, scientific reasoning, and contribute to the broader scientific knowledge base. Through analysis and interpretation, students contribute to our understanding of growth in living organisms and lay the groundwork for further research in the field of biology. Title: Planning and Designing Investigations for Growth Studies. Introduction. Planning and designing, PD, investigations is a crucial skill when studying growth in living organisms. It involves carefully designing experiments, selecting appropriate methods, and developing a systematic approach to gather data and investigate growth processes. In this section, we will explore the significance of planning and designing in growth studies and how it contributes to scientific understanding. Planning and designing, PD. Planning and designing investigations provide a structured framework for studying growth in living organisms. It ensures that the research process is systematic, controlled, and capable of producing reliable and valid results. 1. Formulating research questions and objectives. The planning stage begins with formulating clear research questions and objectives. These questions should be focused and specific, guiding the investigation towards specific areas of interest and inquiry. Well-defined research questions help to establish the scope and direction of the study, enabling students to develop appropriate methods and strategies for data collection and analysis. 2. Selecting variables and controls. The selection of variables is a critical aspect of designing investigations related to growth. Students must identify the variables that will be measured, manipulated, or controlled to study their impact on growth. This involves distinguishing independent variables, those manipulated, dependent variables, those measured as a result of manipulation, and controlling extraneous variables that may interfere with the study's integrity. Thoughtful selection of variables allows for targeted investigation and accurate interpretation of growth patterns. 3. Designing experimental methods. Designing experimental methods involves developing a systematic plan to gather data and investigate growth. This includes selecting appropriate sampling techniques, determining the sample size, and outlining the procedures and protocols to be followed during data collection. The experimental design should be robust, ensuring that the study is reliable, repeatable, and capable of providing meaningful insights into growth processes. 4. Considerations of ethical and safety guidelines. When planning and designing investigations, it is essential to consider ethical and safety guidelines. Students should ensure that their research protocols prioritize the well-being and humane treatment of the organisms involved. Additionally, they should follow safety protocols to minimize risks and maintain a safe environment during the study. Adhering to ethical and safety guidelines promotes responsible scientific practices and fosters a respectful approach to conducting growth studies. 5. Pilot testing and refinement. Pilot testing involves conducting a small-scale trial of the planned investigation to identify potential challenges, optimize procedures, and refine the research design. It allows students to assess the feasibility and validity of their methods, make necessary adjustments, and enhance the overall quality of the study. Pilot testing helps to improve the reliability and accuracy of data collection, ultimately contributing to more robust and insightful growth investigations. Conclusion. Planning and designing investigations are critical for conducting meaningful studies on growth in living organisms. By formulating research questions, selecting variables, designing experimental methods, considering ethical and safety guidelines, and conducting pilot testing, students can establish a strong foundation for gathering reliable and valid data. Through careful planning and design, students contribute to the scientific understanding of growth processes and develop essential skills in scientific inquiry and research methodology. Title: The Significance and Mechanisms of Reproduction in Living Organisms. Introduction. Reproduction is a fundamental biological process that ensures the continuation of life. It involves the production of offspring or new individuals in living organisms. Reproduction is essential for the perpetuation of species, genetic diversity, and the survival of populations. In this discussion, we will explore the significance of reproduction and delve into the mechanisms and types of reproduction observed in living organisms. 1. Importance of reproduction. Reproduction is vital for the survival and propagation of living organisms. It allows for the generation of offspring, passing on genetic information, and ensuring the long-term existence of species. Through reproduction, organisms can adapt to changing environments, maintain genetic diversity, and evolve over time. Reproduction is a fundamental characteristic of life and plays a central role in the stability and sustainability of ecosystems. 2. Asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction involves the production of offspring from a single parent without the involvement of gametes, sex cells. In asexual reproduction, offspring are genetically identical or clones of the parent organism. This form of reproduction is common in many single-celled organisms, plants, and some animals. Asexual reproduction is advantageous in environments with stable conditions and limited resources, as it allows for rapid multiplication and colonization of habitats. 3. Sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction involves the fusion of gametes from two parent organisms, typically a male and a female. This process leads to genetic variation in the offspring due to the combination of genetic material from both parents. Sexual reproduction is widespread among plants, animals, and some fungi. It allows for genetic diversity, adaptation to changing environments, and the evolution of new traits. Sexual reproduction requires specialized reproductive structures, such as flowers, pollination mechanisms, or mating behaviors, to facilitate the exchange of genetic material. 4. Reproductive strategies and adaptations. Different organisms employ various reproductive strategies and adaptations to maximize reproductive success. These strategies can include specific mating behaviors, courtship rituals, complex reproductive organs, or reproductive cycles synchronized with environmental cues. Reproductive adaptations ensure successful fertilization, offspring survival, and the transmission of advantageous traits to future generations. 5. Reproductive technologies and human influence. Human beings have developed reproductive technologies that allow for manipulation and control of reproduction in both plants and animals. Assisted reproductive technologies, such as in vitro fertilization, artificial insemination, and cloning, enable interventions in the reproductive process to enhance fertility, preserve genetic material, or breed specific traits. These technologies have significant implications for agriculture, conservation efforts, and human reproductive health. Conclusion. Reproduction is a fundamental process that ensures the perpetuation of life in living organisms. Through asexual and sexual reproduction, organisms can produce offspring, maintain genetic diversity, and adapt to changing environments. Reproductive strategies and adaptations optimize reproductive success and contribute to the survival and evolution of species. Additionally, human influence has led to the development of reproductive technologies that further shape and impact reproduction. Understanding the mechanisms and significance of reproduction enhances our knowledge of the intricate processes that sustain life on Earth. Title: Illustrating and annotating diagrams of the male and female reproductive systems in humans. Introduction. The male and female reproductive systems in humans are intricate and essential for the process of reproduction. Drawing, labeling, and annotating diagrams of these systems provide visual representations that aid in understanding their structures and functions. In this section, we will explore the significance of drawing, labeling, and annotating diagrams of the male and female reproductive systems, and how observation and recording and explanations of their functions AI, contribute to our knowledge of human reproduction. Drawing, labeling, and annotating Drawing, labeling, and annotating diagrams of the male and female reproductive systems allow for visual representations that highlight the structures and connections within these systems. These visual aids enhance comprehension and facilitate the explanation of their functions. Observation and recording ORR. Observation and recording play a crucial role in accurately representing the male and female reproductive systems. Students should carefully observe and record the various organs and structures involved, noting their specific locations, sizes, and relationships. This process ensures the accuracy and fidelity of the diagrams and contributes to a comprehensive understanding of human reproductive anatomy. Annotating functions AI. Annotating the diagrams with explanations of the functions of each structure within the male and female reproductive systems provides valuable insights into their roles in human reproduction. Annotations should include descriptions of the primary functions, such as the production of gametes, sperm and eggs, the transportation of gametes, the formation of the fertilization site, and the development of the fetus. Additional annotations can highlight the hormonal regulation, the processes of fertilization, implantation, and childbirth, and any other relevant information related to reproductive functions. Illustrating the male reproductive system. Drawing the male reproductive system involves depicting the structures such as the testes, epididymis, vas deferens, prostate gland, seminal vesicles, urethra, and penis. Labels and annotations should clarify the functions of each structure, such as sperm production, storage, transportation, and ejaculation. Illustrating the female reproductive system. Drawing the female reproductive system entails illustrating the structures such as the ovaries, fallopian tubes, uterus, cervix, vagina, and external genitalia, vulva. Labels and annotations should explain the functions of each structure, including egg production, ovulation, fertilization, implantation, pregnancy, and childbirth. Functional relationships and interactions. Annotations should highlight the interactions between the male and female reproductive systems, such as the transfer of sperm to the female reproductive tract, the fertilization of an egg within the fallopian tubes, and the implantation of a fertilized egg in the uterus. Descriptions of hormonal regulation and the menstrual cycle should also be included to provide a comprehensive understanding of the reproductive processes. Conclusion. Drawing, labeling, and annotating diagrams of the male and female reproductive systems in humans contribute to our understanding of human reproduction. Through careful observation and recording, students can create accurate representations of these systems. Annotations explaining the functions of each structure facilitate comprehension and provide insights into the complex processes involved in human reproduction. By visually illustrating and annotating these diagrams, students enhance their knowledge of the male and female reproductive systems and their roles in the continuation of human life. Title: Examining and Illustrating Fruit and Seed Adaptations for Dispersal. Introduction. Fruits and seeds exhibit remarkable adaptations for dispersal, allowing plants to colonize new habitats and expand their range. By examining and drawing examples of fruits and seeds, we can explore the diverse mechanisms that facilitate dispersal in the plant kingdom. This section will discuss the significance of observation and recording, OR, the skill of drawing, DR, and explanations of adaptations, AI, in understanding fruit and seed dispersal adaptations. Observation and recording, OR. Observation and recording are essential for studying fruit and seed dispersal adaptations. Through careful examination, students can observe the physical characteristics, structures, and features of various fruits and seeds. Recording these observations systematically ensures accurate documentation and enables the identification of specific adaptations for dispersal. Drawing, DR. Drawing plays a crucial role in visually representing the adaptations of fruits and seeds for dispersal. By creating illustrations, students can capture the key features, shapes, and structures that contribute to dispersal. Drawing allows for clear and detailed depictions, facilitating the understanding and communication of these adaptations. Adaptations for dispersal, AI. Fruits and seeds have evolved various adaptations to enhance their dispersal away from the parent plant. The following are some common adaptations and their explanations. 1. Wind dispersal. Some fruits and seeds are adapted for wind dispersal. They possess structures that facilitate easy movement through the air. Examples include samaras, winged seeds, dandelion achenes with feathery papoose, or fluffy seed heads like those of the dandelion. These adaptations help the seeds to be carried by wind currents, enabling dispersal over long distances. 2. Animal dispersal. Many fruits and seeds have adaptations for dispersal by animals. Fleshy fruits, such as berries or drupes, are often brightly colored and contain nutritious pulp to attract animals. The seeds within these fruits can survive digestion and are dispersed through the animal's feces. Examples include berries consumed by birds or mammals, which then disperse the seeds when they excrete them in different locations. 3. Water dispersal. Certain fruits and seeds have adaptations for dispersal through water. They are often buoyant or have structures that enable flotation. Coconut palms, for instance, have large fruits with fibrous husks that aid in flotation, allowing them to be dispersed by ocean currents to distant shores. Similarly, seeds of aquatic plants may have air-filled structures or flotation devices to enable dispersal via water bodies. 4. Self-dispersal. Some fruits and seeds have adaptations for self-dispersal, without the need for external agents. These adaptations include mechanisms that propel the seeds away from the parent plant. Examples include explosive fruits that burst open when ripe, dispersing the seeds forcefully, or seed pods that twist or coil, aiding in their ejection. Conclusion. Examining and illustrating fruits and seeds with adaptations for dispersal provides valuable insights into the diverse mechanisms employed by plants for colonization and survival. Through observation and recording, students can document the physical characteristics and structures of fruits and seeds. Drawing enables the visual representation of adaptations, aiding in understanding and communication. By explaining adaptations such as wind dispersal, animal dispersal, water dispersal, and self-dispersal, students deepen their knowledge of the fascinating strategies plants employ for dispersing their fruits and seeds, contributing to our understanding of plant ecology and evolution. Title: Developing and Cultivating Essential Skills for Personal and Professional Growth. Introduction. Skills are invaluable tools that empower individuals to navigate challenges, achieve goals, and thrive in various aspects of life. Developing and cultivating a diverse range of skills contributes to personal and professional growth, enabling individuals to adapt, learn, and excel in their endeavors. In this section, we will explore the significance of skills in fostering growth and success, highlighting their relevance to both personal and professional contexts. Developing and cultivating skills. Developing and cultivating skills involves actively engaging in activities that enhance one's abilities and expand their knowledge and expertise. It is an ongoing process that requires commitment, practice, and a willingness to learn and improve. By focusing on skill development, individuals can broaden their horizons, unlock new opportunities, and continuously evolve as lifelong learners. 1. Technical skills. Technical skills encompass specific abilities that are directly related to a particular field, industry, or profession. These skills are typically acquired through formal education, training programs, or hands-on experience. Examples of technical skills include programming, data analysis, project management, marketing, graphic design, or mechanical proficiency. Developing and refining technical skills enhance professional competence and contribute to career advancement. 2. Cognitive skills. Cognitive skills refer to mental abilities that enable individuals to think critically, solve problems, and process information effectively. These skills include analytical thinking, logical reasoning, creativity, decision-making, and adaptability. Developing cognitive skills enhances problem-solving capabilities, fosters innovation, and enables individuals to navigate complex challenges with agility and confidence. 3. Communication skills. Communication skills are essential for effective interaction, collaboration, and conveying ideas and information clearly and persuasively. These skills encompass verbal and non-verbal communication, active listening, public speaking, writing, and interpersonal skills. Cultivating strong communication skills enables individuals to build meaningful relationships, influence others, and articulate their thoughts and ideas with impact and clarity. 4. Leadership skills. Leadership skills encompass the ability to inspire, motivate, and guide others towards shared goals. These skills include effective decision-making, delegation, teamwork, conflict resolution, and emotional intelligence. Developing leadership skills fosters the capacity to lead by example, inspire trust, and empower others, whether in a formal leadership role or within collaborative environments. 5. Adaptability and learning skills. In today's rapidly changing world, adaptability and learning skills are crucial for staying relevant and thriving in dynamic environments. These skills involve embracing change, being open to new ideas, and continuously seeking opportunities for growth and improvement. Developing adaptability and learning skills fosters resilience, agility, and a growth mindset, enabling individuals to navigate uncertainty and embrace new challenges with confidence. Conclusion. Skills are catalysts for personal and professional growth, equipping individuals with the tools to overcome obstacles, achieve goals, and excel in various domains of life. By developing and cultivating technical, cognitive, communication, leadership, and adaptability skills, individuals enhance their capabilities, broaden their opportunities, and contribute to their own growth and success. Embracing skill development as an ongoing journey fosters lifelong learning, personal fulfillment, and empowers individuals to thrive in an ever-changing world. Title: Illustrating and annotating diagrams of reproductive systems and fruit seeds. Introduction. Drawing, DR, diagrams of the male and female reproductive systems, as well as examples of fruits and seeds, is a valuable educational tool. Through these visual representations, students gain a deeper understanding of the structures, functions, and adaptations within these systems. This section explores the significance of drawing, labeling, and annotating, DR, diagrams to enhance knowledge of the male and female reproductive systems, as well as the diverse adaptations found in fruits and seeds. Drawing, DR, diagrams. Drawing diagrams of the male and female reproductive systems, as well as fruits and seeds, provides visual representations that aid in comprehending their anatomical features, relationships, and functions. Through careful observation and attention to detail, students can create accurate and informative illustrations. Labeling and annotating. Labeling and annotating the diagrams of the reproductive systems and fruits seeds enhance understanding by providing explanatory information. Students should label the specific structures, organs, and key components of each diagram. Annotations can be used to describe the functions, roles, or adaptations of these structures, further elucidating their significance in reproduction and dispersal. Illustrating the male reproductive system. Drawing the male reproductive system involves depicting structures such as the testes, epididymis, vas deferens, seminal vesicles, prostate gland, urethra, and penis. Labels and annotations should clarify the functions of each structure, including sperm production, storage, transportation, and ejaculation. Additionally, annotations can explain the hormonal regulation and processes involved in the male reproductive system. Illustrating the female reproductive system. Drawing the female reproductive system entails illustrating structures such as the ovaries, fallopian tubes, uterus, cervix, vagina, and external genitalia, vulva. Labels and annotations should explain the functions of each structure, including egg production, ovulation, fertilization, implantation, pregnancy, and childbirth. Additional annotations can highlight hormonal regulation, the menstrual cycle, and other reproductive processes specific to females. Illustrating fruits and seeds. Drawing examples of fruits and seeds involves depicting a variety of adaptations for dispersal. Students should illustrate different types of fruits, fleshy, dry, aggregate, etc., and seeds, winged, burrs, capsules, etc. Annotations should explain the specific adaptations, such as wing-like structures for wind dispersal, hooks or burrs for animal dispersal, or buoyancy mechanisms for water dispersal. Annotating further provides insights into how these adaptations contribute to the successful dispersal and propagation of plants. Functional relationships and significance. In both reproductive system and fruit seed diagrams, annotations should emphasize the functional relationships between structures and their overall significance. For instance, annotations can highlight the coordinated processes of fertilization, embryo development, or the interplay between reproductive organs and hormones. In fruit and seed diagrams, explanations can focus on how adaptations aid in dispersal, colonization, and ensuring the survival and genetic diversity of plant species. Conclusion. Drawing, labeling, and annotating diagrams of the male and female reproductive systems, as well as examples of fruits and seeds, enhance understanding of these biological structures and their functions. Through accurate illustrations and informative annotations, students gain insights into reproductive processes, adaptations, and the importance of dispersal. These visual representations deepen knowledge, support learning, and foster a comprehensive understanding of the male and female reproductive systems and the remarkable adaptations found in fruits and seeds. Title: Observing and Recording Reproductive Structures and Adaptations. Introduction. Observation and recording, OR, are fundamental skills when studying reproductive structures and adaptations in living organisms. Through careful observation, students can identify and document the various structures and adaptations associated with reproduction. Recording these findings systematically ensures accurate documentation and supports a comprehensive understanding of reproductive processes. In this section, we will explore the significance of observation and recording in studying reproductive structures and adaptations. Observation and recording, OR. Observation and recording involve actively observing and documenting the structures and adaptations that play a crucial role in reproduction. By employing these skills, students gain valuable insights into the intricate mechanisms underlying reproductive processes. 1. Structural observation. Structural observation focuses on examining the anatomical features and physical characteristics of reproductive structures. For example, in plants, students may observe flower structures, including sepals, petals, stamens, and pistils. In animals, observations may involve the examination of specific reproductive organs, such as the ovaries, testes, or reproductive ducts. Through careful observation, students can identify the structures involved in reproduction and note their unique features and arrangements. 2. Adaptation observation. Adaptation observation entails identifying and documenting adaptations related to reproduction. Adaptations are traits or behaviors that enable organisms to better survive and reproduce in their respective environments. Examples of reproductive adaptations include flower shapes that attract specific pollinators, mating behaviors, seed dispersal mechanisms, or reproductive cycles synchronized with environmental cues. By keenly observing these adaptations, students gain insights into how organisms have evolved strategies to ensure successful reproduction. 3. Systematic recording. Systematic recording is essential to accurately document the observations made during the study of reproductive structures and adaptations. Students should record their findings in an organized manner, such as using notes, sketches, or photographs. Detailed descriptions of observed structures, adaptations, and their functions contribute to a comprehensive record of the reproductive processes studied. Systematic recording facilitates data analysis, comparison, and the synthesis of knowledge. 4. Comparison and analysis. Through observation and recording, students can compare and analyze the structures and adaptations found in different organisms or within a single species. By examining similarities and differences, students can identify patterns, trends, and variations in reproductive strategies. Comparative analysis enhances the understanding of the diverse approaches organisms have developed to ensure successful reproduction in various environments and ecological niches. 5. Drawing connections. Observation and recording also enable students to draw connections between reproductive structures, adaptations, and the overall reproductive success of organisms. By documenting and analyzing the relationships between structures and their functions, students can develop a deeper understanding of the interplay between anatomical features and the reproductive processes they support. This understanding is crucial for comprehending the complex mechanisms underlying reproduction in different organisms. Conclusion. Observation and recording are essential skills for studying reproductive structures and adaptations. By carefully observing and systematically recording the structures and adaptations involved in reproduction, students gain insights into the intricate processes that ensure the continuation of life. Systematic recording facilitates analysis, comparison, and the synthesis of knowledge, contributing to a comprehensive understanding of reproductive strategies across different organisms. By honing their observation and recording skills, students develop a scientific mindset and cultivate a deeper appreciation for the wonders of reproduction in the natural world. Title: Analyzing and Interpreting the Significance of Observed Structures and Adaptations in Reproduction. Introduction. Analysis and interpretation, AI, of observed structures and adaptations play a crucial role in understanding their significance in reproduction. Through careful analysis, students can uncover patterns, relationships, and functions of reproductive structures and adaptations. Interpreting these findings enables a deeper understanding of the reproductive strategies employed by organisms. In this section, we will explore the significance of analysis and interpretation in studying reproductive structures and adaptations. Analysis and interpretation, AI. Analysis involves systematically examining the observed structures and adaptations related to reproduction. Interpretation, on the other hand, involves making sense of the analyzed data and drawing meaningful conclusions about their significance in reproductive processes. 1. Structural analysis. Structural analysis focuses on examining the observed reproductive structures in detail. Students should analyze their physical characteristics, relationships, and functions. By identifying and describing the structures observed, students gain insights into how they contribute to the overall reproductive process. This analysis helps establish a foundation for understanding the specific roles that different structures play in reproduction. 2. Adaptation analysis. Adaptation analysis entails investigating the observed adaptations related to reproduction. Students should identify and examine the traits or behaviors that enhance reproductive success in different organisms. By analyzing the observed adaptations, students can uncover how they are advantageous in specific environments or reproductive strategies. This analysis sheds light on the evolutionary mechanisms that have shaped reproductive traits over time. 3. Identifying patterns and relationships. During analysis, students should identify patterns and relationships among the observed structures and adaptations. By comparing data from different organisms or within a single species, students can uncover similarities, differences, and trends. This identification of patterns and relationships provides insights into common strategies or variations in reproductive processes. It helps students understand how different organisms have evolved unique reproductive mechanisms to adapt to their ecological niches. 4. Functional interpretation. Interpreting the significance of observed structures and adaptations involves understanding their functions and how they contribute to reproductive success. Students should interpret the purpose and role of each structure or adaptation within the context of reproduction. This interpretation helps uncover the selective advantages that specific traits or behaviors provide, such as attracting pollinators, facilitating fertilization, or ensuring effective seed dispersal. Functional interpretation deepens the understanding of how reproductive structures and adaptations contribute to the survival and propagation of species. 5. Synthesizing findings. By analyzing and interpreting the observed structures and adaptations, students can synthesize their findings to develop a comprehensive understanding of reproductive strategies. This involves integrating the analyzed data, identifying overarching themes, and drawing conclusions about the broader implications for reproductive success. Synthesizing findings enhances students' ability to connect specific observations to the larger context of reproduction, contributing to a more holistic understanding of the intricate processes involved. Conclusion. Analysis and interpretation are integral components of studying reproductive structures and adaptations. By systematically analyzing the observed structures and adaptations, students can uncover patterns, relationships, and functions that inform their interpretation of their significance in reproduction. This analysis and interpretation deepen the understanding of the adaptive strategies organisms employ to ensure reproductive success. By honing their skills in analysis and interpretation, students develop critical thinking abilities and gain insights into the remarkable diversity and complexity of reproductive processes in the natural world. Title: Understanding the Impact and Management of Diseases. Introduction. Disease is a complex and significant aspect of the natural world that affects living organisms. It refers to the disruption of normal physiological functions, often caused by pathogens or other factors. Understanding the impact of diseases and implementing effective management strategies are essential for maintaining the health and well-being of individuals and populations. In this section, we will delve into the multifaceted nature of diseases and explore various aspects related to their study and management. Overview of diseases. Diseases encompass a wide range of conditions that can affect plants, animals, and humans. They can be caused by various factors such as pathogenic microorganisms, bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites, genetic disorders, environmental factors, or lifestyle choices. Diseases can manifest as acute or chronic, ranging from mild to severe and potentially life-threatening. Their impact can vary widely, from causing discomfort and impairment to leading to significant morbidity and mortality. Understanding disease mechanisms. Understanding the mechanisms behind diseases is crucial for effective management. It involves studying the factors that contribute to disease development, progression, and transmission. This knowledge helps in identifying risk factors, developing diagnostic tools, and designing targeted treatment and prevention strategies. By studying disease mechanisms, scientists gain insights into the intricate interplay between pathogens, host organisms, and environmental factors. Diagnosis and detection. Accurate diagnosis and detection are essential for effective disease management. Diagnostic methods depend on the type of disease and the available technologies. They may include laboratory tests, imaging techniques, genetic screening, or clinical examinations. Early and precise diagnosis enables timely intervention, improves treatment outcomes, and prevents the spread of infectious diseases. Prevention and control. Prevention and control strategies aim to mitigate the impact of diseases and reduce their spread. These strategies encompass various approaches, including vaccination, hygiene practices, vector control, quarantine measures, public health interventions, and education campaigns. Preventive measures play a vital role in minimizing the occurrence and transmission of diseases, particularly those with high public health significance. Treatment and management. Treatment and management strategies depend on the nature of the disease and may include pharmaceutical interventions, surgical procedures, lifestyle modifications, or supportive care. Advanced technologies and research innovations continue to expand treatment options, improving patient outcomes and quality of life. Additionally, disease management involves ongoing monitoring, surveillance, and public health interventions to minimize the impact of diseases on individuals and communities. Emerging diseases and global health. Prevention and control. Conclusion. Disease represents a complex and dynamic field of study with significant implications for human and animal health, as well as ecosystem dynamics. Understanding disease mechanisms, accurate diagnosis, preventive measures, effective treatment strategies, and global health collaboration are key components in managing the impact of diseases. By continuously expanding our knowledge, implementing evidence-based interventions, and promoting health education, we can mitigate the burden of diseases, protect vulnerable populations, and improve overall well-being. Title: Collecting and Analyzing Data on Disease Incidence Within a Territory. Introduction. Collecting and analyzing data on disease incidence is a critical aspect of understanding and addressing public health concerns within a specific territory. This process involves systematic data collection, rigorous analysis, and interpretation to identify patterns, trends, and potential risk factors associated with diseases. In this section, we will explore the significance of observation and recording, OR, in collecting data and the analytical methods, AI, used to interpret disease incidence within a territory. Observation and recording, OR. Observation and recording are foundational skills in the collection of data on disease incidence. Through these skills, public health officials and researchers gather vital information to understand the prevalence, distribution, and impact of diseases in a given territory. This systematic approach to data collection forms the basis for accurate and reliable analysis. Data collection. Data collection involves gathering information on disease incidence from various sources within the territory. This may include healthcare facilities, laboratories, public health agencies, surveillance systems, and other relevant sources. Epidemiological data, clinical records, laboratory reports, and demographic information are typically collected to build a comprehensive dataset. Proper documentation and standardization of data collection methods ensure the reliability and validity of the collected information. Data analysis. Data analysis is a crucial step in understanding disease incidence within a territory. Analytical methods, including statistical techniques and modeling, are employed to identify patterns, trends, and associations. Descriptive analysis provides a snapshot of disease occurrence, highlighting factors such as geographic distribution, demographic characteristics, and time trends. Analyzing data helps identify disease hotspots, vulnerable populations, and potential risk factors. Identification of risk factors. Through data analysis, researchers and public health officials can identify risk factors associated with disease incidence. These risk factors may include demographic variables, age, gender, socioeconomic status, environmental factors, pollution, climate, behavioral factors, lifestyle choices, hygiene practices, and genetic predispositions. Identification of risk factors provides insights into the drivers of disease transmission and informs targeted interventions and prevention strategies. Surveillance and early warning systems. Data on disease incidents also contribute to the establishment of surveillance systems and early warning mechanisms within a territory. By analyzing trends and changes in disease patterns, public health officials can detect outbreaks, emerging diseases, or shifts in disease burden. Timely identification of these changes allows for prompt intervention, resource allocation, and targeted public health responses. Evaluation of interventions. Data on disease incidents serves as a basis for evaluating the effectiveness of interventions and public health programs. By comparing disease incidents before and after implementation, researchers can assess the impact of preventive measures, treatment strategies, and health promotion initiatives. Evaluation provides valuable insights into the success of interventions, helps refine strategies, and guides evidence-based decision-making. Policy development and resource allocation. Data analysis on disease incidents informs the development of public health policies and the allocation of resources within a territory. Understanding disease burden, identifying priority areas, and recognizing disparities support evidence-based decision-making processes. Policy development and resource allocation aim to optimize healthcare delivery, prevention efforts, and the overall management of diseases to improve population health outcomes. Conclusion. Collecting and analyzing data on disease incidents within a territory is crucial for understanding public health dynamics, identifying risk factors, and informing evidence-based interventions. Through observation and recording, accurate and comprehensive data are collected. Analysis of this data reveals patterns, trends, and risk factors associated with diseases, supporting public health efforts in surveillance, intervention, evaluation, policy development, and resource allocation. By continuously monitoring disease incidents, territories can implement targeted strategies to mitigate the impact of diseases, improve health outcomes, and enhance the well-being of their populations. Title: Displaying and Interpreting Statistical Data Using Local Examples. Introduction. Displaying and interpreting statistical data is a valuable skill that allows for a deeper understanding of trends, patterns, and relationships within a specific context. By utilizing local examples, statistical data can be presented in a meaningful way that resonates with the specific region or community. In this section, we will explore the significance of using statistical data and the importance of interpretation, AI, in understanding local examples. Displaying statistical data. Displaying statistical data involves visually representing information in a clear and concise manner. Graphs, charts, tables, and maps are commonly used to present numerical data, making it easier to comprehend complex information at a glance. Proper visualization techniques enhance data communication and facilitate the identification of key trends and patterns. Interpreting statistical data. Interpreting statistical data goes beyond simply displaying the information. It involves extracting meaning and drawing insights from the presented data. Through careful analysis, researchers and analysts can identify relationships, correlations, and trends within the data. This interpretation allows for a deeper understanding of the underlying factors contributing to the observed patterns. Importance of local examples. Utilizing local examples when displaying and interpreting statistical data adds relevance and context to the information presented. Local examples reflect the specific characteristics, demographics, and dynamics of a particular region or community. By using data that is specific to the local context, it becomes easier to identify and address the unique challenges and opportunities within the community. Statistical data sources. Local statistical data can be sourced from various institutions and organizations, such as government agencies, research institutes, or community-based surveys. Examples of local statistical data may include population demographics, economic indicators, health outcomes, educational attainment, or environmental factors. By using local data, analysts can focus on issues that directly impact the community, enabling targeted interventions and informed decision-making. Types of statistical data representation. Various methods can be employed to represent statistical data effectively. Bar charts, line graphs, pie charts, and scatter plots are commonly used to display numerical data. Maps and spatial analysis techniques can be employed to illustrate geographical patterns and spatial relationships. Each representation method serves a specific purpose and facilitates the interpretation of the data. Identifying trends and patterns. When interpreting statistical data, it is essential to identify trends and patterns within the dataset. This may involve examining the direction and magnitude of change over time, comparing different groups or variables, or identifying outliers or anomalies. Recognizing trends and patterns helps uncover underlying factors or influences that contribute to observed variations in the data. Drawing inferences and insights. Interpreting statistical data allows for drawing inferences and gaining insights into the factors driving the observed patterns. By analyzing the relationships between variables, it becomes possible to understand the impact of specific factors on the outcome of interest. These inferences and insights can inform decision-making processes, policy development, and targeted interventions within the local community. Communicating findings. Interpreted statistical data should be communicated effectively to relevant stakeholders and the wider community. Clear and concise explanations, supported by visual representations, facilitate understanding and engagement. Effective communication of statistical findings promotes informed discussions, evidence-based decision-making, and encourages actions that address the specific needs and challenges of the local community. Conclusion. Displaying and interpreting statistical data using local examples provides valuable insights into the unique dynamics and characteristics of a specific region or community. By utilizing visual representations and careful analysis, local statistical data can be effectively communicated and understood. Interpreting statistical data enables the identification of trends, patterns, and relationships, empowering stakeholders to make informed decisions and develop targeted interventions that address the specific needs of the local community. By employing these skills, individuals and organizations can leverage the power of statistical data to drive positive change and improve the well-being of the local population. Title: Developing Essential Skills for Personal and Professional Growth. Introduction. Skills are fundamental abilities that enable individuals to perform tasks, solve problems, and achieve success in various domains of life. Developing a diverse range of skills is essential for personal and professional growth. Skills empower individuals to adapt to new challenges, seize opportunities, and continually enhance their capabilities. In this section, we will explore the significance of skills in fostering growth and success, emphasizing their relevance in both personal and professional contexts. Importance of skills development. Skills development involves actively acquiring, refining, and expanding one's abilities and knowledge. It is an ongoing process that requires dedication, practice, and a growth mindset. By investing in skills development, individuals can broaden their horizons, unlock new opportunities, and adapt to the evolving demands of today's world. Developing a diverse skill set is crucial for personal fulfillment, career advancement, and lifelong learning. 1. Technical skills. Technical skills refer to specific abilities that are directly relevant to a particular field, industry, or profession. These skills are typically acquired through formal education, specialized training programs, or practical experience. Examples of technical skills include programming, data analysis, financial management, marketing, graphic design, or mechanical proficiency. Developing and honing technical skills enhances professional competence and opens doors for career advancement. 2. Cognitive skills. Cognitive skills encompass mental abilities that enable individuals to think critically, solve problems, and process information effectively. These skills include analytical thinking, logical reasoning, creativity, decision-making, and adaptability. Developing cognitive skills enhances problem-solving capabilities, fosters innovative thinking, and enables individuals to navigate complex challenges with agility and confidence. 3. Communication skills. Communication skills are vital for effective interaction, collaboration, and expressing ideas and information clearly and persuasively. These skills encompass verbal and written communication, active listening, public speaking, and interpersonal skills. Cultivating strong communication skills enables individuals to build meaningful relationships, influence others, and articulate their thoughts and ideas with impact and clarity. 4. Leadership skills. Leadership skills are essential for individuals aspiring to guide and inspire others towards shared goals. These skills include effective communication, decision-making, delegation, teamwork, conflict resolution, and emotional intelligence. Developing leadership skills fosters the ability to lead by example, inspire trust, and empower others, whether in a formal leadership role or within collaborative environments. 5. Adaptability and learning skills. Adaptability and learning skills are critical in a rapidly changing world. These skills involve embracing change, being open to new ideas, and continuously seeking opportunities for growth and improvement. Developing adaptability and learning skills fosters resilience, agility, and a growth mindset, enabling individuals to navigate uncertainty, embrace new challenges, and thrive in dynamic environments. Conclusion. Skills are indispensable assets that empower individuals to achieve personal and professional growth. By actively developing and cultivating technical, cognitive, communication, leadership, and adaptability skills, individuals enhance their capabilities, expand their opportunities, and contribute to their own success and fulfillment. Skills development is an ongoing journey that fosters lifelong learning, personal growth, and adaptability in the face of change. By embracing skills development, individuals can navigate challenges with confidence, seize opportunities, and continually evolve to reach their full potential. Title: Engaging in Observation and Recording for Disease Incidence Data Collection. Introduction. Observation and recording, OR, play a crucial role in the collection of data related to the incidence of diseases. By actively observing and systematically recording relevant information, students can contribute to a comprehensive understanding of disease patterns and their impact. In this section, we will explore the significance of observation and recording in studying disease incidence, emphasizing their role in data collection. Observation and recording, OR. Observation and recording involve purposefully observing and documenting data related to the incidence of diseases. By employing these skills, students contribute to the generation of accurate and reliable data that can be utilized for analysis, interpretation, and further research. Importance of observation. Observation allows students to gather first-hand information about disease incidence. This involves keenly observing patterns, symptoms, prevalence, and changes over time. By actively engaging in observation, students can identify disease hotspots, affected populations, and other factors that contribute to the incidence of diseases. Observational data serves as a foundation for further investigation and analysis. Systematic recording. Systematic recording ensures that data is documented in a consistent and organized manner. Students should record relevant information such as the date, location, demographics, symptoms, and severity of reported cases. By adhering to a standardized recording process, the data becomes more reliable and enables accurate analysis. Systematic recording also facilitates the identification of trends and patterns within the collected data. Data collection methods. Data related to disease incidence can be collected through various methods, including surveys, interviews, medical records, or public health databases. Students may participate in data collection efforts by conducting interviews or surveys to gather information directly from individuals affected by diseases. Collaborating with healthcare professionals or public health agencies can provide access to existing data sources, such as medical records or disease surveillance systems. Ethical considerations. When engaging in data collection, students must uphold ethical principles. This includes obtaining informed consent from participants, ensuring data confidentiality, and respecting privacy rights. Ethical conduct in data collection contributes to the reliability and validity of the collected information and demonstrates a commitment to the well-being and dignity of the individuals involved. Data quality assurance. Ensuring data quality is essential for reliable analysis and interpretation. Students should strive for accuracy, completeness, and consistency in their recorded data. Regular checks for errors, data verification, and validation processes can help maintain data quality. Collaborating with instructors, researchers, or public health professionals can provide guidance on data quality assurance methods. Contribution to disease surveillance. Data collected through observation and recording contribute to disease surveillance efforts. Surveillance systems rely on accurate and timely data to monitor disease trends, identify outbreaks, and inform public health interventions. By actively participating in data collection, students contribute to the larger public health efforts aimed at disease prevention, control, and health promotion. Future analysis and research. The data collected through observation and recording serve as a valuable resource for analysis, research, and further exploration of disease incidents. Researchers and analysts can utilize this data to identify risk factors, investigate disease transmission patterns, or assess the effectiveness of preventive measures. Student-contributed data can play a significant role in expanding knowledge and informing evidence-based decision-making in the field of public health. Conclusion. Observation and recording are integral components of data collection related to disease incidents. By actively observing and systematically recording relevant information, students contribute to the generation of valuable data that contributes to a comprehensive understanding of diseases. Ethical considerations, data quality assurance, and their role in disease surveillance underscore the importance of observation and recording in public health efforts. By actively engaging in these skills, students become valuable contributors to the field of disease research, prevention, and control. Title: Analyzing, Interpreting, and Displaying Statistical Data on Diseases. Introduction. Analysis and interpretation, AI, of collected data are integral steps in understanding disease patterns and their implications. By analyzing data, students can uncover trends, correlations, and insights related to disease incidents. Interpretation adds meaning to the data, providing context and facilitating informed decision-making. Additionally, displaying statistical data in a clear and visually appealing manner enhances data communication. In this section, we will explore the significance of analysis, interpretation, and data visualization in understanding and conveying information on diseases. Analysis and interpretation, AI. Analysis and interpretation involve extracting meaningful insights from collected data, providing a deeper understanding of disease trends and patterns. By employing these skills, students contribute to informed decision-making, identification of risk factors, and the development of targeted interventions. Data analysis. Data analysis encompasses the examination of collected data to identify trends, patterns, and relationships. Students can utilize statistical techniques, such as descriptive statistics, inferential statistics, or regression analysis, to uncover significant findings. Analysis helps identify key factors contributing to disease incidents and provides a quantitative basis for further interpretation. Interpretation of findings. Interpreting the analyzed data involves drawing meaningful conclusions and understanding the implications of the findings. Students should consider the context of the data, its limitations, and the underlying factors contributing to disease patterns. Through interpretation, students gain insights into the causes, risk factors, and potential interventions for managing and preventing diseases. Interpretation allows for evidence-based decision-making and guides future actions and research. Displaying statistical data. Displaying statistical data effectively is essential for communicating complex information in a clear and accessible manner. Visual representation of data enhances understanding, facilitates comparisons, and highlights key insights. Students can utilize various visualization techniques such as graphs, charts, maps, or infographics to present disease-related statistical data. Well-designed visual representations provide a snapshot of disease trends, geographical patterns, or comparative analysis, aiding comprehension and knowledge dissemination. Choosing appropriate visualization. When displaying statistical data, students should consider the nature of the data and the message they want to convey. Bar charts, line graphs, and pie charts are commonly used to represent numerical data, while maps can illustrate geographical variations in disease incidence. Students should choose appropriate visualization techniques that best represent the data and effectively communicate the desired information. Enhancing data communication. Effective data communication through visual representation enhances understanding and facilitates engagement. Students should aim for clear and concise visualizations that highlight key findings and convey the message accurately. Proper labeling, titles, legends, and color schemes improve data interpretation. By presenting statistical data in an accessible format, students contribute to wider dissemination of information and promote data-driven discussions and decision-making. Collaboration and peer feedback. Engaging in collaborative discussions and seeking peer feedback on data analysis, interpretation, and visualization can enhance the quality of the work. Collaboration enables students to benefit from diverse perspectives, gain new insights, and refine their analytical and interpretive skills. Constructive feedback from peers helps identify potential areas for improvement in data analysis techniques, interpretation strategies, or data visualization. Implications for public health. Analysis, interpretation, and effective data display have significant implications for public health. The insights gained through data analysis and interpretation inform public health strategies, interventions, and policies. By effectively communicating statistical data, students contribute to raising awareness, shaping public opinion, and influencing decisions aimed at disease prevention, control, and promotion of community health. Conclusion. Analysis and interpretation of collected data, coupled with effective data visualization, are critical steps in understanding and conveying information on diseases. By employing these skills, students gain insights into disease trends, risk factors, and potential interventions. Proper data analysis, interpretation, and visualization enhance understanding, facilitate evidence-based decision-making, and promote the dissemination of knowledge. By actively engaging in analysis, interpretation, and data display, students contribute to the advancement of public health and the betterment of communities impacted by diseases. Title: Flexibility in Practical Activities and Skills Development. Introduction. The note provided highlights the importance of adaptability and customization when implementing practical activities and skills development in line with the objectives outlined in the syllabus. Teachers are encouraged to modify and tailor the activities to suit the available resources and meet the unique needs of their students. This flexibility ensures that the learning experiences are meaningful, engaging, and relevant. In this section, we will explore the significance of adaptability and customization in practical activities and skills development. Adapting practical activities. Practical activities are an integral part of the learning process, enabling students to apply theoretical concepts in a hands-on manner. Adapting these activities allows teachers to align them with the available resources, facilities, and time constraints. By modifying the activities, teachers can ensure that students can actively participate and achieve the intended learning outcomes. Adaptation also allows for differentiation, catering to the diverse learning needs and abilities of students. Modifying skills development. Skills development is a dynamic process that requires flexibility to accommodate individual strengths, interests, and learning styles. Teachers can modify the skills development activities to cater to the specific needs of their students. This may involve providing additional support, offering alternative approaches, or tailoring the pace and complexity of the activities. Modification ensures that students can actively engage with the skills being developed, leading to meaningful learning experiences. Customizing interrelationships. Interrelationships between concepts, skills, and practical activities can be customized to create meaningful connections and enhance understanding. Teachers can adapt the interrelationships by incorporating relevant examples, case studies, or real-world applications that resonate with the students' interests and experiences. Customization allows for a deeper appreciation of the interconnectedness of the subject matter and its relevance to the students' lives. Considering available resources. Teachers should consider the available resources, such as laboratory equipment, materials, technology, or external partnerships, when adapting and modifying practical activities. This consideration ensures that the activities are feasible and achievable within the given context. By utilizing the available resources effectively, teachers provide students with valuable learning opportunities while maximizing the learning outcomes. Catering to student needs. Adapting and modifying practical activities and skills development activities allow teachers to address the unique needs and abilities of their students. By customizing the learning experiences, teachers can provide differentiated instruction, scaffolding, and individualized support. This approach ensures that all students can actively participate, experience success, and achieve their full potential. Encouraging creativity and innovation. Flexibility in practical activities and skills development encourages teachers to foster creativity and innovation in the learning process. By adapting and modifying activities, teachers can create opportunities for students to think critically, problem solve, and explore new perspectives. Customization promotes student engagement, autonomy, and the development of essential 21st century skills. Continual assessment and reflection. Throughout the adaptation and modification process, teachers should engage in continual assessment and reflection to gauge the effectiveness of the activities. Monitoring student progress, collecting feedback, and reflecting on the learning outcomes allow for ongoing improvement and refinement. By evaluating and adjusting the activities, teachers can ensure that they align with the desired learning objectives and meet the evolving needs of their students. Conclusion. Flexibility in practical activities and skills development is vital for creating meaningful and effective learning experiences. Adapting and modifying activities allows teachers to align them with available resources and cater to the specific needs of their students. Customization fosters engagement, differentiation, and the development of essential skills. By embracing flexibility, teachers create a dynamic and inclusive learning environment that promotes student growth, achievement, and lifelong learning.